Good afternoon, now, Your Honor. Edward B. Wolf on behalf of the defendant here, Daniel Shipman. We were here originally for an arraignment. We spoke on the issue of consumption of alcohol came up. I think Mr. Shipman needs to clarify his answer to the court so that he's accurately providing information to the court.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Shipman,
Yes, ma'am.
when did you last consume alcohol?
I drank last night.
Not Sunday.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So there's going to be alcohol detected on the tether then.
I believe so.
What did you have to drink?
Several beers.
Several. How many? Can you say 12 pack?
Not at this time.
More?
No, sorry, less. I imagine that I probably would be detected by the tether.
And did you drive here today?
I did.
Probably not a good idea then.
No, ma'am.
If you think that you're going to be detected by the tether, then you probably would have been had some detection if you were pulled over.
I have a personal breathalyzer, ma'am, and I took it this morning about 8 a.m. To make sure that I was good to come down here, and I was below the legal limit at that time.
What were you at, 0.07?
I was below the legal limit, ma'am.
I understand that. So how do you determine you were below the legal limit?
I think I was at about a 0.06.
So you were 0.06 this morning at 8 a.m. So that tells me you drank more than 12 beers last night. No? When did you stop drinking? Let me clarify that.
I don't.
After midnight?
I don't.
Okay, counsel, I do appreciate you having this case recalled for that purpose. And why are you on a personal breathalyzer?
I just think it's smart if I have drank the night before to make sure that I don't drive while I'm illegal.
That's not because some other court ordered that?
No. No, ma'am. Approximately 3 years ago, I got a DUI, and I want to make sure that never happens again.
Well, can't say you're not being cautious or prepared, but you know, sir, even if you're below the limit, but your behavior is something different, that could still be a consequence. I'm sure that your attorney will discuss with you. Okay. So I appreciate that clarification, sir. I will make note of that, and we still are going to have the alcohol tether. And I can actually have the company come here to place it on so that you're not driving. You have your tester with you right now?
I don't.
So if you were to blow right now, would there be alcohol detected in your system still?
I think there might.
Okay. Gordy, can you see if they, can you see if they can bring a PBT over here for Mr. Shipman, please? That's okay. Can you just see if is Lieutenant Hunter on the desk?
Yes,
Can you see if he can come over with the PBT, please? Thank you. So do you have if I have this other company come here, do you have the $100, $180 to pay them?
I could get it.
Okay. I have some concerns if he's going to be driving, because I have a feeling that you're still going to be at a level that's probably not acceptable. Which tells me that you're probably higher than a 0.06 this morning, but maybe not. I've been known to be wrong. All right, you can just have a seat right at that table right there. That's fine. And then we'll recall this matter. Thank you. All right. So we're recalling Mayor Daniel Shipman. Counsel, your appearance again, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Edward B. Wolf on behalf of Mr. Shipman, who is standing to my right. I hope I give you my P number 4375.
Yes, and your name, sir.
Daniel Shipman.
Okay. Do you want to clarify any other answers that you've given this court so far?
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
You don't want to clarify that when you took your self-test that you indicated that you took, that it was a 0.06? You don't want to clarify that?
No, ma'am.
So how do you explain, if you haven't had anything to drink today, how do you explain the fact that your level is higher now than it was when you took the test at 8 o'clock this morning? It was a 0.072.
The only thing I would say to that, ma'am, is I have had nothing to eat or drink this morning.
When is the last time you consumed alcohol? And don't tell me you don't know. That's not going to suffice.
It was last night before I went to bed.
What time did you go to bed?
I do not recall.
That is not true.
It is true, ma'am.
Were you watching Monday Night Football?
I don't watch sports.
Okay. Were you watching anything on TV?
I was watching YouTube.
And you don't recall at what time you went into bed and started watching YouTube?
I was in my living room watching YouTube, ma'am.
Okay. And you live alone?
I do.
Well, sir. Your level is not going to go up if you stopped drinking last night before you went to bed. Your level is going to go up. This is now 4.5 hours after you're saying that you took your test. It's not going to go up if you were not continuing to drink.
I have had nothing to drink since last night.
So either your testing device that you utilize is defective and you are actually higher than a 0.06, or you're not being honest right now. One of the two.
Yes, ma'am, I am being honest.
All right. So counsel, your client has indicated that he gave himself a test. I think it was a 0.06 at 8 a.m. The test he just took here, administered by one of my court officers, showed a 0.072. And I'm sure that you would agree with your experience that if there isn't any continued drinking, the levels are not going to go up.
Assuming that the devices are both accurately working.
Correct.
Logically, that would be the conclusion. But
Correct.
I've never seen a device. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works right. I don't know if the ones over the counter are as accurate as the ones, or if they're identical to the ones that the police have. I don't know.
Right. And I would agree. The concern I have is the fact that your client knowing he had a court date today, which involved consumption of alcohol, which seems to be the basis, one of the bases of this offense. And he was consuming alcohol last night at some point, perhaps even into this morning. I don't know what time he went to bed. Claims that he took a test that registered him below the legal limit, so he was okay to drive, which I'm sure you may have had already a conversation regarding that anyway. And then now, 4.5 hours later, after he took the test, he's still at 0.07. And he's been at, how long, what time were you scheduled for court today, sir?
11:30.
11:30. So you've been here at least an hour and a half. I would presume you got here a little bit before 11:30, spoke to the prosecutor, right? So,
If I could for a moment,
yes,
please. I am not his retained counsel, so I'm a little hesitant about answering any more questions with regard to that subject. But we're putting him on a tether, kind of the rubber's gonna meet the road, so to speak. You've already instructed him that he's not allowed to consume alcohol, he's not allowed to consume drugs at all. And this unit that you're about to impose on him will detect whether or not he's consuming alcohol. And whether he knew what was gonna happen today, didn't know what's gonna happen today, the court has certainly made him aware of what's gonna happen moving forward.
correct.
And I will certainly convey what has happened here today to his retained counsel so that he can advise him in terms of the appropriate course of action.
Ma'am, if I may.
Please.
Okay, so I'm going to continue the bond and the conditions with one exception. The alcohol tether that you're going to have is going to be through the Wayne County Jail, not through EMS. And that's because in the event there's anything detected, sir, you will be arrested immediately through the Wayne County Jail, by the Wayne County Jail. So you're going to go through here and you're going to go into the Wayne County Jail and get your tether. The bond that's already been posted will still apply, but I have some serious concerns for your own safety and the safety of the public regarding your alcohol consumption. So your alcohol tether will be through the Wayne County Jail. Okay?
So I'm clear, he's being transported down to Wayne County?
Yes.
All right, and he'll be brought back?
He's gonna be transported down to Wayne County Jail, he'll have the tether, and he'll, I presume, get picked up from down there. It may be a couple of days, sometimes they don't, it just depends on where they're at with their tether unit and their individuals,
Understood.
okay? So, sir, please write down on a sticky note what kind of vehicle you have in the parking lot, just so we can make sure it's not getting towed, okay? Let's go off the record for a moment. No, Mr. Shipman, you're gonna go with the court officer here, and we're going to provide that over to the Wyandotte Police Department so that they are aware, so that they don't tow your car, or you can even make a phone call so we can come pick up your vehicle.
Will he be going to the detention center, you know, or just down straight to the jail? I'm just not familiar with the process.
I believe he gets transported down to Wayne County Jail, and then they will put him over in the tether unit area.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Okay. Judge, have a good day.
All right, you as well, thank you.